I think I see some scratches.
I just added a second scratch to the RV.
We literally just scraped the front.
It was definitely my fault.
We're Joseph and Kalyn, full-time RVers for nearly 7 years, and we've had our fair share of scary travel days, from that time we flooded the RV to getting stuck at the end of a Tennessee dirt road after dark. But so far, we've never hit anything. Until now, when we damaged the RV 3 different times in one day. But before we get into the travel day that we'd like to forget, we finally fixed the bent jackfoot that wouldn't snap into our snap pad, and we drive down to the small town of Bisbee, where we not only find ourselves transported back in time, we also face one of Joseph's greatest fears.
They don't strap you in or nothing.
Nope, hold on.
This video is brought to you by eTrailer.
We have finished 43 days of boondocking, and today it's time to tackle a Joe project that has been festering incomplete since before day 1. Back on our last day of full hookups in Pahrump, Nevada, we installed these snap pads and everything worked perfectly, except it had to be a Joe project and we had one that didn't fit in.
Will it snap?
Not yet. We think we bent the jackfoot. In fact, we're pretty sure we bent the jackfoot while we were boondocking, just setting this down on unlevel ground. At some point there's a rock or something that's just gonna bend it just enough, and that kept it from seating in the snap pad correctly. And so many of you reached out to us with ideas on how to fix it, and we actually tried a couple of them and we got one to work. We were able to get the snap pad to adhere to the jackfoot. I'm really trying not to mix those two things up, because in my brain I'm wanting to say snap pad when I'm supposed to say jackfoot, and jackfoot when I'm supposed to say snap pad.
Great job.
Anyway, we got it to fix, and then we dropped the jackfoot back down. It hit the ground, put weight on it, and it immediately popped back off on the back side. And I was like, you know what? If we're gonna have to take the jackfoot off in order to rebend it, why don't we just go to eTrailer, buy a new jackfoot, and put the whole thing on? So that is why it's taken us so long, because we've had to figure out where shipping is and all of that stuff to get a new jackfoot so that we can put it on. And today, we're putting it on. What just happened?
I am a crumpled mess of pain.
She was coming under to help me out under here, and then I was like, no, we need to raise the jackfoot, and she stepped up and legit put her shoulder right into this.
I'll be okay. I just need a second.
To avoid future malfunctions, that's going like that. Should we put the slide in while we're working too?
It's not a bad idea.
Okay. Let me make sure everything's clear inside, and I'll put the slide
Right.
in. Are you gonna stay there, Trin? Nope. Come up, up. Nope, couch. Thank you. Okay, you gonna stay there? The scary slide's gonna, okay, you're not gonna stay there.
I think I have fully recovered. I may have a bruise, but we're gonna get this jack lifted. Okay, manual level, enter, retract. Ready?
Yep.
Right. Good?
That's good. We just screwed up one minor thing, my
did we
bad,
do?
and that is when you retract, you should.
I forgot about
we
that.
should always put that up. This is one thing we never had to think about for 6 years, because we didn't have stairs that connected with the ground, but it moved an inch. It didn't like actually put any tension anywhere, so I think we're good. But if you have an RV like this, stairs come up before the landing gear comes up.
Don't do what we did.
That should really be the motto of our channel. Can we just take a second to admire, because I think this might be the first time that
You're not embarrassed?
Opening this was not a, hey, please don't look situation.
He did spend some time the other day
But
working on organizing
I'm
it.
about to open my ratchet thing.
Do you want us to look at this?
Please don't look.
We're looking. We're looking. Oh, we're judging.
All right, I think I need 15/16 is the size I bought. Is this it?
Hang on, we might have a visitor.
22.
Maybe he's just pulling
This
around.
is the person that slowed down earlier.
Oh. He's got a side-by-side.
I don't see 15/16 anywhere.
Looks like they're just parking and taking their side-by-sides for a spin.
Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. 15, where is it? 15/16.
What are you looking for now?
Well, This is just, you should never be proud of yourself. That's the lesson
I
here.
thought you had everything
Because I was so proud of myself.
organized.
I've got the socket. I don't remember where I put the wrench. Like I've got screwdrivers, I've got actual like wrenches, but I don't have the socket drive. Is it in here?
You're gonna like make everything disorganized by just ripping it apart, looking for stuff.
This is how the Joe mess happens. I can't find something and then it just becomes a free-for-all. That's dog food, that's power tools. Where in the world did I put my sockets? This should be all power tools. Yep, power tools, drill bits. Could be maybe in this one. Nope. This is hiking supplies.
Would now be the appropriate time to mention that we do have a scheduled tour later today that we cannot be late to.
Let me just check this box again. Oh,
Was it in there the whole time? Joseph, you are a special man.
there we go. I did buy the right tool. We now have a strap wrench. So hopefully between Kalyn and I, we can get enough leverage to pull this thing off. Somebody else did mention, they're like, is maybe the nut cross-threaded? Because we were really straining to see if we could pull it off and we couldn't. So I checked the one that came here and it is not cross-threaded, reverse-threaded. He asked if it was reverse-threaded. So I checked, it does not appear to be reverse-threaded. It is straight-threaded. So we were too weak. Honestly, we were just too weak to pull it off with the wrong tools. All right, so I need to make sure I put this on in the right direction. This needs to twist clockwise. This is gonna be this way. And you're gonna be just yanking on that and see how that's
And
gonna
going
hold.
this way.
You're gonna be pulling that way, and you're not gonna be even try to turn really. You're just gonna try to keep it from turning.
Okay.
And then I am going to be cranking the other way, butt to the camera. You still have room?
Yep.
Okay, it's a
we
battle of
ready?
strength. This is tug of
Battle
war.
of strength.
Here we go.
All right.
Is it spinning?
I can't tell.
It's still
Yeah,
spinning.
it's still spinning.
Okay. Okay, hold up. Let's see if we can tighten this up down. Go ahead and yank on that. Yank really hard.
Man,
Why is it spinning?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on,
Did
hang
it
on.
go?
I don't think it's spinning. Hang on. No, we're making it.
You're making it.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah!
And we just needed the right tool.
There it is.
Boom. We did it. Goodbye, jack pad.
All right, so let's compare. This is the original one. Let me move it back a little bit. You can see if it's
Yep.
laid flat and I spin it, you can see, especially
yeah,
right there, the
it's
bend.
deformed.
Now I'll slide that one over and then we'll put the new one down.
Oh, that's a huge difference.
It doesn't look that much of a,
Wow.
mushroom, but you put it down here, it's like, oh, that was really mushroomed
Yeah.
up. For this one, I've got a flat washer and then 2 rubber gaskets. I think I'm gonna go with the original hardware because what I'm seeing here is the original hardware is gonna allow it to spin, the foot to spin, which I think is a good feature. So I'm just gonna use the new bolt, but with the old rubber washer and sleeve.
You dropped.
I dropped some, sorry. We'll stick this somewhere in the RV so that the next time I need it, I won't have any idea where it's at. So we're gonna put some Loctite on here. Well, that's actually quite a bit. And then this should be, no, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm
say
not
it.
gonna
Don't
say it.
We are just,
I don't know what is wrong with you.
we are just gonna stick that there, and then we're gonna expect this to be very difficult as we screw this back into place.
Only after it's done can you say.
I don't know if I
that
can
was
even say it then, because I'm afraid if I say it then, the RV's just gonna suddenly fall over or self-combust or something. Yeah, can you give this a, put your foot on it or hand on it? It goes toward me,
Oh, okay.
Push towards me, put your palm.
I don't know if I can film and do this at the same time.
Can you put your foot on it? There you go, just like that.
Just hold it?
Push forward just a little bit.
Okay.
If you can get toward the end, there you go.
There you go.
There you go, that works.
Oh, wait, you're pushing my foot?
I think it's tight enough if I'm pushing you back.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna call it good.
I'm like, this is like a leg day workout right there.
All right, proper tools for the win. And let's see if we can get this snap pad on. I am a little concerned since I reamed on the snap pad with a screwdriver. If this one falls off.
We might have loosened it a little
Yeah,
bit.
if this one falls off in the future, it's my own fault.
That was pretty easy, I have to
Hey
admit.
now, we still got to get the snap pad on.
If your landing pads are not bent like ours was, snap pads is a super easy install. All you need is some like soapy water. We have Dawn dish soap in with some water here, and you just have to liberally spray it. We did all this for that video a few videos ago, and you could see how easy they went on. So hopefully this one is the same. You want to push the button?
I want to push the button.
Because I want to see firsthand what this
Okay,
does.
spray a little bit more spray on there. Be more liberal with your dish soap.
I was being a minimalist.
Ever since we've had the self-leveling here on the RV, Kalyn and I have kind of turned into 8-year-olds when it comes to who gets to push the button. Neither one of us has thrown a temper tantrum yet when the other has pushed it, but it's coming close.
I'm so nervous about this.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, right coming down.
Moment of truth. Oh my goodness.
Keep going.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. This is probably the most stressful part of installing snap pads. Okay, let's do it. Oh! Yes!
Why was that sound so satisfying? I heard it all the way over there.
Right?
I think we learned why they call them snap pads.
We fixed it!
And it was easy the second time.
It was easy.
Over the last 2 years, you guys have seen us do so many upgrades to our last rig, and now we've done some to this. But eTrailer is not just upgrades. If you have RV maintenance issues, like we just had to replace the jack feet, go to eTrailer because they're gonna find the exact part you need. Don't know what part you need? Jump in a conversation with one of their RV enthusiasts, tell them what make and model RV you have and what part you're looking for, and they're gonna be able to help you out.
And we have been using these snap pads for the last few weeks on the other 5 jacks, and they have been very amazing. So thank you to those of you in the comments who kept recommending them to us on like every single video after we got our new rig. But it's so nice not to have to mess with the Legos, and should have totally done it sooner. So these are specific to your size rig, like the type of jack feet that you have. So I will put a QR code on the screen up here to the ones that we are using, but just make sure that you check and get the right product.
Now let's go have some fun. In future Joe, the wrench, it's going right in there.
All right, Trinity. You want me to put the slide back? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You want me to put the slide back? You want to go to your couch? Here you go. You want to lay on this?
All I can say is it's a good thing we don't have to leave with the RV today, because that's my way out. I can get out with the truck, just not with the rig.
As you may have already noticed, we're still at the dispersed camping area that we were at last week in last week's video. We're not going to try to pronounce it, so we'll put it on the screen with some footage of what it looks like. We really like it. It's very pretty, but we're still here because we want to visit the town of Bisbee, which is about an hour south of where we are. And we're going to face one of Joseph's fears today.
Yeah, Kalyn scheduled this one. She didn't schedule it without asking, but it was almost scheduled without asking.
We're doing this.
We're doing this mine tour. I will say that she did not tell me everything about it till yesterday, and when she told me something special about it yesterday, I'm a little bit more on board. But generally, here's the thing, guys. I deal with a little bit of claustrophobia when I'm in man-made tunnels.
See, I don't okay, because I was gonna say caves you're fine with, but mines you're not.
Natural tunnels I am okay with. Mines that have been dug out by humans where it wasn't supposed to be a hole in the ground and now it's a hole in the ground, a little more nervous.
We had to sign waivers.
Yay!
And I'm gonna read to you what could happen to us.
Oh, great. Yeah, because I signed it without looking. You just said sign this.
So it says the Queen Mine may present many potentially hazardous conditions. These may include, but not limited to, falling rock slides, collapsed or falling timbers, uneven steps or surfaces, and inadequate ventilation. These conditions may cause personal injuries or death, and they may give rise to accidents associated with the use of the train, track, or other equipment. The undersigned hereby acknowledges that he is aware of the potentially hazardous conditions that are associated with visiting the Queen Mine underground mine tour.
Well, I mean, if I die, I can't sue them anyway, so...
Oh yeah, that's number 2. You can't sue them if you die.
Yes.
But you're not going to be alive,
right.
So how do you sue them?
Yeah, no, Yay! I do not remember signing anything like that for Mammoth Cave Wind Cave, Carlsbad Caverns.
Maybe it's the fact that it's national park versus a private company.
So I can sue the national park if rockfall happens?
I don't think you probably
Okay.
could. They don't.
See,
the government doesn't have enough money.
the fact that I have to sign that waiver tells me that they believe the probability is high enough that they could get sued and put out of business that they make me sign the waiver. That's what's concerning.
That is a good point. The other thing that we have to do today is keep our eyes open for spigots.
We need a water spigot.
Because Joseph this morning put all the rest of the water
Yep.
from our jugs into the RV, so we got to refill them. And that is one of the reasons why we like to do the jug scenario rather than the bladder.
That's probably one of the most common questions we get is, why do you guys use jugs as opposed to like a bladder system? And there's honestly no right or wrong answer to which system you use, jugs or bladder. I use the jugs because I like having the water handy. Like this morning, we started to run out of water in the RV. The pump started, sucking air. All I did was went out to the truck, put the jugs in and filled the tank back up. Whereas if I had a bladder, I have to kind of plan and be like, okay, I need to go fill the bladder, bring it back and put it right into the RV because I don't want 65 gallons of water in a bladder in the back of the truck. So that's why I do that. I also know some people use bladders for their black tank.
Are you sure about that?
Because of it takes up less space when they're not using it. I'm just not comfortable with that one because I just imagine the bladder catching some sharp edge or something in the back of my pickup because I have tools and stuff all over the place. At some point there's going to be a nail back there and it's going to make the bladder fail spectacularly. So that's why I don't use the bladders for the black tank either. But no wrong answer. If you prefer the bladder system and you have a system that works for you that way, more power to you. It definitely has an advantage with being able to just like fold up and be compact when you're not using it.
Ooh, we have a tunnel.
Speaking of man-made holes in the ground that I don't trust.
Yes. I think it'll be fine. Okay, 14 feet. We could have brought the Brinkley.
Whee!
And we're out. See, we didn't die.
Made it safe. I didn't have to sign a waiver to go through that one.
There's the Bisbee Bee. That's where we're hiking to later.
We're going up on that mountain?
Yeah, we're hiking to the
Nice.
Bee. So we can see the town.
That's a little bit taller of a mountain than I thought when you were telling me, because you're like, it's only a 1.5 mile round trip.
But I said it was like 500 elevation
Might be
gain.
1.5 miles straight up.
Okay, we are coming into Bisbee. Kinda. That was the outskirts. But we're gonna head to Old Bisbee first because that's where there's like a little ghost town and it has some really cool signs and old cars from decades past. It looks like they mined all of this too. Oh my goodness, wow. Wait until you see this old part of Bisbee. It's called like the little ghost town. So cute.
I think we should trade in the high country. It's still Chevy, stay in the Chevy family. This has some good bones. I mean, listen, I shouldn't touch. I shouldn't touch.
I think there were signs, don't
We
touch.
just got to replace the windshield. We got a nice bench seat here. Trin can sit in the middle with both of us. And then, there's room for upgrades in the back. Just throw a fifth wheel hitch in there.
Only 50 cents.
Think
And then
you're
you get a whole glass bottle.
I think you're gonna get really warm soda if you manage to get something out of it.
True.
Hear me out here. I want to find one of these things because I've never seen a Greyhound bus like this before. I want to take one of these and retrofit it into an RV because look at this. You've got the driver's seat and then you've got room for passengers here. And then if you look back there, there's room you can put like a dog kennel, luggage. There's a whole bunch of space back there. And then there's a wall, it appears. Then you've got this whole section that you could turn into RV living space. I can't really see.
Are you trying to get rid of our Brinkley?
I'm gonna go up here and look. Let's see what's in there. I assume it's seating, but there's like skylights up top. This would make a sweet retro RV. Unfortunately, I think this one is a little too far gone to do that with. But I'm telling you, Kalyn, if I find one of these,
What, is that a new series on the channel?
It would have to be more than a new series because the amount of work that would go into turning this into an RV would be extensive, but I've just never seen a bus like this. This is sweet looking.
So I'm beginning to second guess that this is Old Bisbee because I'm seeing a lot of
Signs for Lowell, yes.
or however you pronounce it, Arizona. So did we mess up? Did my research not pan out? That this is not actually Old Bisbee, this is...
Bisbee and Lowell are right next to one another.
They're very close.
This is definitely a goose town? A ghost town.
It's a ghost town.
But definitely a ghost town and most unique. I love how it's like set kind of back into like 50s, 60s. I'm totally guessing on the era of cars that I'm seeing because I'm not a car guy. So leave it in the comments what actual era this is based on the cars.
Bye Bisbee / Lowell / I don't know what you are.
Oh, I gotta go slow. There's a police officer up here.
I don't think he's on active duty.
I said, all right, you guys, I'm giving you the count of 3. If you ain't out of here on 3, I'm drawing on you.
Ooh, there's a lot of cool buildings here too. This is such a cute town. That's really skinny.
It wants me to go through here. Trust
Google. Don't trust Google.
Trust Google Maps.
Don't trust Google. We're trying to avoid paid parking.
I don't know if we're gonna be successful at it or not. Can we park here? Nope, reserved parking.
Oh, could you fit there?
That's not a spot. All the spots
yeah, they're all taken.
To be taken. So we'll go back and pay for parking. Ooh.
How much?
$16.75.
For how many? For all day?
Yeah, 1 hour is $10.75.
Wow. Okay, so historic Bisbee, which is this spot, is making me think that this is like Old Bisbee.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. It's got the same like old buildings and all that stuff going on. A lot of open stuff though. Like the other one was a ghost town. This is definitely not a ghost town.
Lots of shops you can go into, restaurants, but we're headed to
the Bee.
The Bee. We're hiking the Bee. We didn't have time to do it today, but if you're up for a challenge, there's something called the Bisbee 1000. These stairs are all over the town, so you can go up and down over 1,000 steps, 4.5 miles. Yeah, we're not doing that today.
After doing only 30, I'm glad we're not doing the
I know, I'm already huffing and puffing.
Kalyn's checking all trails to see if she can get us to the actual trailhead.
We're going the opposite direction.
Okay.
Let's go this way. Yeah, this road is part of the trail. We take it up and around. Yep, we're good. We're on track.
I have to say, this is one of the most well-maintained hiking trails that I have ever seen.
I truly cannot imagine, like, living up on one of these hills. The roads are so narrow. You can only get one car up at a time. Whew.
Okay, according to All Trails, this is our turn.
That's where we go up?
Yeah, I think that's Bee Mountain there.
Over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but we gotta keep climbing.
Are we gonna make it in time?
Hopefully.
For the mine tour?
You know, if we make it back too late,
hurry up.
It's not a big deal.
We're making it.
Okay, we finished going uphill, got to the top, but the trail is taking us downhill just a little bit. I think we're actually going to be at
the Bee.
The Bisbee Bee. That was a little aggressive. I think we're gonna be at the Bisbee Bee. I think I see the Bisbee Bee.
You do?
I think so. I think it's right down here. I saw some white rock.
You're not making me speed up down this.
Run!
No.
Run!
I don't want to fall down this mountain. You can't tell
you
it's a bee.
You made it to the Bisbee Bee. Yeah, it looks very, I don't know, misshapen. I don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah, how did they do this and make it actually look like a bee? I feel like I would have had to just spray paint and guess. And then do a drone shot and see what it looked like.
I also would not have made it nearly big enough to see from down there. Like I'd be like, oh, you know, 10 feet by 10 feet.
This tiny little thing.
This thing is like 100, maybe 150 feet long by 50, 60 feet wide. That's purely guessing. I'm not 100% sure on that, but.
And it seems to be lit up at night because there's lights.
Yeah, there's lights all the way around and power lines running up here.
Made it to the bee!
We made it!
Bisbee started out as a small mining camp called Mull Gulch after Army Scouts stated claim here in the 1870s. Not long after, the town was renamed Bisbee when a group of investors led by a man named DeWitt Bisbee from San Francisco purchased the Copper Queen mine. Ironically, DeWitt Bisbee never actually visited the town that ended up carrying his name. Bisbee had a bit of a slow start, but as copper became more valuable, it grew into one of the most prosperous mining cities in the American West.
We're all signed in. We have a little tag that has a number that's directly identifying our body in case we don't come out.
And in case you think she's joking, I actually asked the guy, I was like, is this to identify the bodies? He's like, that's exactly what they're for.
Was he being serious?
He was being serious.
Clip
Am
it
I
on your
okay
belt loop?
clipping it there on the pants?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't like come off easy.
We'll see if they allow that.
All right, you are body number 515.
All mines have 2 ways in and out for safety. We've never had to use it. We don't want to start today.
They don't strap you in or nothing.
Nope, hold on.
We only saw a small portion of the mine as we rode an original mine train 1,500 feet into the side of a mountain.
You doing good so far?
Doing good so far.
Even that short stretch hints at the massive scale of this operation. 7 levels and more than 143 miles of tunnels. Walking through these passageways, it's easy to imagine the physically demanding, hands-on work that miners did down here every day. Mining didn't stop underground though. As technology and economics changed, companies moved to open pit mining, which proved more profitable. The Sacramento pit just outside of town became one of the first open pit copper mines in the United States. By the 1970s, both the Copper Queen mine and the Sacramento pit had closed. But after over nearly a century of mining, Bisbee produced around 8 billion pounds of copper, along with smaller but still significant amounts of silver and gold.
You didn't die!
I didn't die. Actually, it was really like, I was able to mind over matter it
Okay, good.
pretty well, and I think there were enough lights in there that made it less traumatic for me.
I felt like this was one of the best tours I've ever been on.
Hands down.
Like,
the tour guide was phenomenal, answered
so
all our
good.
questions.
Yeah. And just the fact that we were underground in a mine, like we've done a ton of cave tours,
Yeah.
but that felt so different.
It was. And the train car added to it. It was like a little like theme park ride
It
as you're
was,
going
it
in and
was.
out.
So it's $16 per adult for the full hour. And actually we went over an hour because
Yeah.
we were asking so many good questions. Not us personally.
We
but
were asking great questions.
the whole tour group was a pretty good group.
But if you
so-
come to the Bisbee area, it is worth doing it.
Highly
and if you
recommend,
have
yeah.
kids, I would highly recommend taking kids on the tour as well. And if you're worried about the claustrophobia, they take you in, they get you acclimated, and if you are having an issue, you can go out and get a full refund right then. So
Yeah, that's pretty
there's
amazing.
low risk to signing up to
Yep.
come on this tour.
Well, since we've hiked to the bee, we explored not really Bisbee, and then we did a mine tour, which was amazing. We still have yet to like walk downtown of downtown Bisbee, so we're just gonna see what's down here, see what shops are here. I know there's a pretty haunted hotel that we're not staying at tonight.
Haven't eaten dinner yet, but dessert first, of course.
Randomly found this little gelato place, and they had dairy-free options, and that's really good.
You ready, Trin? You ready for travel day? Okay, let's go. Let's go to the truck. This way. Slow, 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 slow. Turn your tires to the right and then go ahead and back up.
Back up as the tires
Yep.
are to the right?
Tires slightly to the right, back up.
Okay.
Perfect. Nailed it.
I just feel like everyone should know that I was the one that was backing up.
We've been at this boondocking spot a few more days since our trek to Bisbee. We've completed day 46 of the boondocking challenge. We're moving on today, but today's starts with a bit of a challenge. So here's the problem I'm facing. I've got this tree here and I've got all this grass here. I really don't want to drive up through all this grass spot, but if I back up, I've got this tree smack dab right here, which is going to prevent me from backing up. So we're going to have to shimmy the RV back and forth a little bit to give myself room to back out that way, because there's no way I'm making the turn around this tree.
Still good. Keep coming. We've got some trees here though.
I know I've got a tree behind me.
Yeah, if you can crank it hard. Keep going.
Am I gonna miss?
Yep, you're good.
Ready?
You're clear, you're good. Keep coming. All clear. Yep, keep coming. Yeah, you're all good on this side. Okay. Maybe we weren't as clear as we thought we were.
It's not like this tree has thorns on it or anything. Look at the things on this.
I think I see some scratches. Bummer.
Am I missing the tree on the back?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yep. Trin, you okay? You're doing okay?
I think we made it. We didn't make it unscathed, but we made it.
I'm really bummed out by those scratches. Like, I keep thinking of it, and part of me is like, when it would happen, I'm gonna be fine.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable.
Gonna happen.
But 6 months in,
yep.
and it happened.
We had a good run. Maybe we can trade it in.
I feel like it's my fault because it's just so hard to get out of there.
There was the person driving the truck could have probably done some things that would have made it less close to the tree. I want to take a crack at some, polishing materials or something to see if we can clean those up.
That's possible.
I don't think they're too deep. I think they're just like mini finish scratches.
Right. So yeah, I guess it happened.
Happened.
I mean, we're boondocking, so I think we're gonna end up in situations like that. Look at that line of cars from the interstate.
So
oh my goodness.
The GPS, Google Maps actually did us good today. Apparently there's a crash on I-10. And so the way we were going, it's like, don't go that way, reroute around this way. And you're always like, I don't know, do I trust it, do I not? By the looks of it, I'm glad I trusted it, because this is all the traffic coming the other way.
Insane.
Detouring off the highway.
Wow.
I'm thinking some of you might already be in the comments being like, hey, you guys didn't get water in Bisbee. That was on your checklist. You are right, we did not get water in Bisbee. We actually went to Tucson the next day. We managed to pick up some water in Tucson. We explored the east side of Saguaro National Park, kind of took a drive through the loop there.
Which, I'm gonna say it now, I think it was prettier than the west side.
It was very pretty.
Like, there were less saguaros, there was still a lot though, but the drive that went through, like, there was a lot more cactus plants and everything. So highly recommend that.
We also went to the Air and Space Museum, which if you have a chance, if you're in the Tucson area, it's a great place to go see.
We're just trying to head off you guys in the comments who are like, you left Tucson and you didn't go visit XYZ. We still probably didn't hit something.
All right, it is time to play our favorite game, Kalyn.
Where's the dump station?
Who can find it first?
Need some hay?
There's a lot of hay. Holy cow, that's a lot of hay. Oh, I think I found it.
You did already?
Straight ahead.
Yep.
Is it?
It is.
Sweet.
It is. And the nice thing about Mavericks, which I'm looking at the sign to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn, but they're usually free. So like Pilots and Loves, you're gonna pay $10 per dump, but the Mavericks, that's where it's at.
Well, would you look at this? Gloves. Gloves.
People are trashy.
I get annoyed with gloves being left all over the place. Okay, I'm flushing the tank.
Yeah.
I've got water hooked up to it. I need you to tell me how brown this water is.
Yay, I love my job.
Yeah.
It's slightly brown.
Just slightly?
It's opaque.
Then the black tank's not doing too bad. Black tank's empty. Switching to gray. Whew. This dump, the potable water is not at here. It's actually at one of the pumps.
I think pump 20.
I grabbed 2 poppies for us. Do you want cherry limeade or wild berry?
You know my answer.
Do I?
My answer is whichever one you don't want.
Oh my word.
It's always the answer.
So difficult.
Okay, let's hook up the Yes, good girl. There you go. Seems to be a theme of today. I just added a second scratch to the RV, and this time it was definitely my fault.
So as we were pulling out of the Walmart parking lot, I heard what sounded like we had hit something, a crunch, and Joseph's like,
No, that's not us. I didn't feel a thing, so
were
I assumed
very
somebody
confident.
I was super confident. Super confident it wasn't us. It was us. It was very much. And by us, this is completely me. There was somebody, so let me paint a picture for you. We're in the Walmart. There's somebody parked straight ahead next to the store that I was really paying attention to because I needed to make a right-hand turn, and I was like gonna take it super wide. Just completely blanked out on the left side of the rig and tail swing. So I was kind of hugging the left cars, and then I turned, and this just caught the guy's mirror, almost ripped the mirror clean off. It set it back, and the actual glass fell on the ground. We got toward the exit. I was like, you know what? I should go and check to make sure that noise wasn't me. And that's when I discovered it was me. So we drove around, reparked. By that time, the guy who had the car had come out to his car and was kind of sitting there, dejected that somebody had screwed up his car and wasn't sticking around. I ran up to him, was like, is this your car? We talked it out. Super, super nice gentleman. We got everything resolved, and he's headed on his way. I'm headed on my way.
do we do like an insurance claim with this?
For
Is this
something
Brinkley warranty?
For this small, we're not going to do an insurance claim. I'm gonna contact Brinkley. I'm gonna let them know I dinged this up, and I would like replacement decals for this section, and we'll see what we work out. At the worst case scenario, I'm buying 2 new decals and we're putting them on.
The thing is, and I'm very glad no one got hurt. This is clearly just cosmetic, but this morning, when we literally just scraped the front, and now we scraped the back, and I'm like, what else is gonna happen today? Because we don't have too much more daylight before we have to get to our boondocking spot. I don't think we're getting there before dark. So it's just, I'm a little anxious and stressed, if you can't tell, about the whole thing. So how do we make sure we don't do this again? Are you going the same way out?
And there's a new car parked that I can take off this mirror.
The problem is, it's one thing to arrive at a campground after dark, but when you arrive at a boondocking spot after dark, there's no campground lights. There's no lights anywhere.
There's a lot more variables. You have unlevel ground.
You could run over a fire pit that you don't see, that someone had made somewhere random.
So you know what? We might put more scratches on the rig today. That's just seems to be the theme.
There's no campground lights. There's no lights anywhere.
So you know what? We might put more scratches on the rig today.
Literally just scraped the front. I don't understand what we hit.